were a couple instances where you guys were in nickel with the 2 down linemen, and there were a couple.
That is baffling to me when people talk nickel defense and they talk about 2 down linemen, because I don't know what that means.
2 down linemen, you got 2 inside linebackers.
So outside linebackers, just so you know how us in this profession view outside linebackers, when you go to nickel defense, they are defensive ends. And we have some of the bigger outside linebackers in this league. So I think it's comical when I hear people talk about, oh, they have 2 down linemen. I'm like, to me, people are exposing themselves when they say that. Like, there's 4 defensive linemen on the field. When we play teams, 3-4 defense is not something new, right? That is our base defense. But when you go nickel defense, those outside linebackers become defensive ends. And the way we always judge it is, would you want a running back blocking that guy? Would you want a running back blocking Preston Smith? Would you want a running back blocking Rashawn Gary? The answer is usually no. So they are defensive linemen. Pittsburgh ran a ton of 2 shell versus us, especially in the second half, and they were still able to stop the run pretty effectively. So every game's a little bit different. Obviously, there's different versions of quarters coverage out there. Some of the quarters coverages, the safeties are hard run support players, where there's other version of quarters where they're a softer, we call it a palms coverage, where they're not as quick to trigger into the run support, so you are left with a lighter box. Anytime you give up 200 yards in this league rushing, it's obviously not a good day for you on the defensive side of the ball. We obviously have to coach some things better. We've got to put our guys in better positions, but our guys at times, especially when we're in single safety defenses, there's a saying, 1 back equals 1 gap. Everybody is gapped out, and you need the people to show up in those gaps in order to stop the run. And when somebody loses their gap or gets cut out of a gap, that's when you get gashed, because they're not where they're supposed to be. Or if somebody misses a tackle, that's where you get gashed.